Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Let's get back to it, shall we?
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you. Byrnjolf, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldesion?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselgreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Wait, they're pronounced Gisselgreens? Thought it was Geisheldgreens.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the Sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us? I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Has he always had that necklace on him? For some reason I don't remember. It's a nice looking necklace, though.
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Anything else? The mission is to make contact with the Sylphs, with the ultimate goal of finding a peaceful solution to the threat posed by Ramu. Be fairly warned, the Sylphs are a unique people, to say the least, and you may find yourself bewildered by their customs at first. Yet, know that Ida and Papalimo will be on hand to support all your endeavors. Good to know. I like those two. Yo, Biggs and Wedge, how you doing? We haven't forgotten how you saved us, Byrnjolf. Don't worry, Wedge and I mean to repay the favor in kind. I like it here. Safe, hidden, a bit dank and dingy, perhaps, but I've known worse. Plus, the receptionist was rather charming, don't you think? Oh, Wedge. Are you two arguing? Or are you just chatting? You're just constantly mimicking each other. Is it, did they say Rama or Ramu? Yeah, I'll just say Rama. Rama beloved, primal of the sylphs. Rooted is he in the laws of Eld, the stern arbiter of the forest. Legend hath it this thunderous entity appeareth in the guise of an elderly sage. Thus doth history oft speaketh of the old man of the woods. Well, Brennan? The merchants told me it was Brent that delivered their goods. Maybe if I wait a while, he'll come back with another shipment. Abba neglects to mention that our allied forces suffered heavy casualties. The operation succeeded, but at great cost. With an outcome like that, should we truly consider it a victory? Abba says we should, but I'm not so sure. They tell me ye were instrumental in the Ifrit's defeat. Bravo, Byrnjolf, bravo. Perhaps ye heard of me. Perhaps ye heard of my exploits. The flames and I struck a decisive blow against the lizardmen by destroying and pillaging their stores of crystals. Aye, they won't be summoning their primal again anytime soon. With the addition of the 2 engineers you rescued, the Waking Sands has become lively indeed. Were you aware that entry to Sands requires the fulfillment of certain conditions? One must either gain recognition from the Scions, or earn the approval of Tataru. Our Lalafellan clerk has quite a discerning eye for character. The name's Haribert. I've taken up residence here, for reasons I'd prefer not to delve into. I may not be of much use on the battlefield, but I know a thing or two about dealing with people. If you find yourself in a bind, you do well to avail yourself of my services. Hello again. Guess what, Byrnjolf? We found our 3rd man. 'Twas bleeding Satsflow. Bugger me, how could I ever forget about Satsflow? The 3 of us was always together, I think. Well, they're enjoying themselves. Hello again. Once upon a time, I aspired to make my name as an adventurer. It all came crashing down that fateful day when I lost the man who led my party. The man who had won my heart. Oh god, is that why you hated Ida? If I could not protect my love, how could I hope to protect my realm? I sunk to the depths of despair. She was in love with the guy? Who was apparently the abusive fiance of Ida? Good God. Pathetic, is it not? Others may have come to join some great cause, while I am here only because I have nowhere else to go. Oh boy. Yeah, somehow I missed that. Somehow I never realized she was in love with... What's his name? Advar? Can't remember. Oh boy. That explains part of the, that explains part of how she, of why she was treating Ida the way she was. Hello, Tataru. G'day, Byrnjolf. I trust your investigation is faring well. I haven't even begun it yet. Oh. Yeah, I have my chocobo now. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Bum ba da ba ba, bum ba da ba ba, ba 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 bum ba 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 bum ba 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 da 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 la da 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 do do. Can I hide that? I'm gonna jump you! Woo! Bum ba da ba ba ba. Ba ba. Bum ba da ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Bum ba dum ba dum ba. Ooh, I want to have a look at that armor. That looks really nice. I like the pauldron right there, as well as the gauntlet. And the color looks really nice too. See this? I'll talk to you later. When it comes to stuff for unlocking dungeons and such, I'll probably do a live stream for those. And Then just gather them all up and do them. Because I'm gonna have to wait for queues and all that. We know far too little of the Sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the Scions once more if we are to... beg pardons. It's a terrible habit of mine to think aloud. But tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? Well, money, and experience, and a quest. Look at that thing! Is that a Reaper's weapon? Oh, that looks so cool. I love that. Oh, and the color is amazing. I love blue. Hail, adventurer. I bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek to entwine your destiny with the Twin Adder? No, I'm with the Maelstrom. Good day, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Ida and Papalimo! Always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me you quest in the name of the Scions of late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Aye, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the Sylphs. That curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the Twelveswood home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceable bunch. But to the delight of the elder Seedseer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war, the Twin Adder is of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for this reason that the Sylph's relation to the primal Rama, oh god, I forgot how I wanted to pronounce it. I think it was Rama. Has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there be even a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribes, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry, indeed. Do we strike at Ramah, or leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question. Yet, I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That is where the Scions come in. The Sylphs are of little solace, remain untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural foxpaw get in the way of a productive parley. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorne Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. A friendly palaver with the Sylphs. This should be a pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorne Hut, was it? Well, I believe the ferry departing the West Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly palaver, indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalimo. Well, first things first. I need to go to the Bed Branch Meadows. Wait a minute, what else just opened up here? A sight to behold, the house that doth built. Oh, I know what this is. This is a sightseeing thing. As if I'm not busy enough without playing Lost and Found. Oh, do forgive me, friend. Once again, one of our customers has departed without her belongings, and I'm at a loss for what to do about it. Now that's a pretty cool looking lance. While I understand that adventurers have many cares on their minds, it would make my life much easier if they could keep their personal effects in order. But you did not come here to lend an ear to my grumblings. This is the book in question. The face of its owner was unfamiliar to me, but Earl, over there, seemed quite smitten with her. As with every pretty lass he lays his eyes on. But that's neither here nor there. Might I trouble you to inquire as to the girl's whereabouts? I found the man to be less than forthcoming ever since I spurned his advances. Ah, the sweet little thing with the journal? Of course I remember her, and remember her well. That smile to warm the heart, and a laugh, a lilt, one might say, to tickle the depths of the soul. And she was most eager to hear tales of my many travels, which speaks to a keen and sensitive mind. Jilly, I believe was her name. No, that's not right. Jilly was the redhead from last week. Damned if I can remember. You must understand, no small number of comely lasses seek out my company. I dare say keeping all the names and faces straight is an adventure in itself. Any road, the girl spoke of paying a visit to Apkalu Falls before traveling on. Like as not, you'll find her there. Now, shedding a tear or two at our parting. Do pass along my regards if you see her. She should be readily recognizable in that charming straw hat of hers. I don't remember seeing you before. Who are you? Could you possibly be? No, forget I said anything. My mistake. Do we know each other? Oh, Paladin's Pledge. I can become a paladin now. I'll worry about that later. Pardon, I don't believe we met. You've something of mine, you say? Within its brittle pages are detailed sketchings of landscapes and vistas, numbering in the hundreds. My journal! Thank the 12! In my haste to escape the clutches of that insufferable muttonmonger, it slipped my mind entirely. Might I be so bold as to ask your name? It's Byrnjolf, Nordin. Yeah, my gratitude, Byrnjolf. It may not look like much, but I count this humble diary among my most prized possessions. Its pages brim with tales of the most heart-stirring sights to be seen in our realm, as told to me by the sensitive souls I have met in my travels across Eorzea. Tales that have struck me with a most incurable case of wanderlust. Wanderlust, not wanderlust. As an adventurer, you too have seen the realm, I am sure. But I would ask you, Byrnjolf, have you truly seen her? Borne witness to Eorzea in her myriads of splendor? Have you stood on the palm-fringed beaches of Costa del Sol, just as the sun peeks out over the horizon, its rays kissing the sand beneath your feet? Have you lost yourself in the night sky of the Sagoli, adrift amidst a boundless sea of stars? But why do I even try to convey with words that which must be seen to be appreciated? To our fortune, whithersoever we wander, Eorzea's beauty is but a stone's throw away. If I may quote from my journal, yes, this is the one. Afore the fane, beneath the two that are as one, her divine cup runneth over with a light ethereal. Such were the conjurer's words, and I would see as she saw. I saw for myself before coming here, and I can assure you the conjurer spoke true. Indulge me. Go there and look out upon the beauty before you. I would hear your thoughts. All right. To the Conjurer's Guild I go. So before I do that, I want to just check my audio real quick. It looks okay. If everything's a bit too loud and you can hardly hear me, just let me know so I can adjust the volume. Where I need to be. You have looked upon one of Eorzea's stirring vistas, as identified by the explorer Millith Ironheart. Return to Apkalu Falls and report your sighting. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Welcome back, Byrnjolf. I trust you were as moved by the sight as I was. The great stone that adorns the entrance to Stillglade Fane is none other than the Sky Serpent's egg, cast down from the heavens by Nafika the matron so long ago. And those mammoth tree trunks, remnants, no doubt, of a primeval forest. Whence did they come? Why do the two great arbors grow as one? This I do not know. But what I do know is that the realm is replete with such beauty If only we know where to look. This is what compels me to wander. Not the promise of power, glory, or riches, but a burning desire to bear witness to all the wonders around us, as wrought by gods and men alike. Though we have just met, the twinkle in your eye tells me that we share certain aesthetic sensitivities. It would be my pleasure to gift you with a sightseeing blog of your own. In its pages you will find my record of the most stirring sights in the realm, both those I have seen with my own eyes, and those I have, thus far at least, only heard of in my travels. No doubt your adventures keep you occupied, but is this not all the more reason to take in the sights as you travel? That both body and mind might enjoy a moment's respite from time to time? And who can say, perhaps you will discover glorious new vistas that have eluded even me. With that, I wish you safe travels, Byrnjolf. When you have seen all there is to see, pray return to me. I would like nothing more than to share impressions with a fellow sensitive soul. Okay, got the sightseeing along finally. They're not very good with this sort of thing. Under the azure, I gazed down upon the warships, 3, the billowing sails of crimson, leaving no doubt as to who truly rules the seas. Flagon or two, a grog having filled me head. The next morning, strung up by me ankles, I was lucky to escape with me life. I have a feeling I might know where those are at. I'm not entirely sure. Wait, is there anything else in Gridania at least? That's the wrong thing. Lunacia, Gridania. It was my calling ever since I was knee-high to a gubu, and cloudy days sunk my spirits. I'd sneak into the guild, climb as high as my legs could carry me, and watch the tanners and towers at work below. Such were the craftsman's words. Tanners and towers. That should be here, right? Hang on, I've been distracted. Is there something up here? Okay, well that's not it. Is it this? Don't tell me I need to go to that lamp. If I have to go to that lamp, that's gonna be really, really silly. But, yeah, it should be right here then, huh? Okay, that doesn't help. Okay, why can't I get back up here? What's going on? I really don't think it would be right there on those lamps like that one person did, but since they went there and then teleported out, it's very possible that it is where I need to be going. And I overjumped that. Wait a minute. Almost. I'm not very fond of jumping puzzles. I'm definitely not looking forward to the one in the... What's that place called? Hingashi? That is going to be a nightmare because I have to climb that whole building. And that jumping puzzle was horrifying. A very cool jumping puzzle, I will say, but definitely not something to my liking when it comes to doing it. I clipped it, but I didn't get on it. Let me read that journal again. Maybe I'm just doing this wrong. Unless I'm in the completely wrong spot. Hang on. Wait. Oh, that's an invisible wall. Oh, man. I was too far to the left. I was too far to the left. I did it again. Hang on. I really want to see how this works. I'm gonna try finding it on my TV, YouTube thing. I was watching Neeb's Gaming earlier, just looking at their old 7 Days to Die videos. Fantasy 14. Gridania. Sightseeing log. Is this it? It's a video by Wandering Cattails. Yeah, I know about that. I just want to see where the sites are at. So that's Gridania. That's a place near the guild hall. Oh, that's the quest. That's not what I want. So that's so that's all in Limsa Limenza. I don't want Limsa Limenza though. I want Gridania. Okay, so this is for the Leatherworking Guild. Okay, he's going to the doors. He's inside the guild. He's going upstairs. Oh, he's on the shelves. Well, he is a cat. He is a cat boy, so. Okay, so yeah, it's on the bookshelves inside the guild. But what about the falls over here? Yeah, okay, so I was right. That is where you climb up. Oh god, you do have to go to the lampposts. Oh no. Oh no. No! Jumping puzzles. Why? But yeah, you have to go right here. Okay. Okay. Oh, whoops. Not sure what I was supposed to do there. That felt a bit precarious. Alright. Let's try that again. Nope. Almost had it. Damn it. Need a bit more of a running jump. No, that was too far. Boy, this is some delicate footwork here. Oh boy. Ah, I missed it. That. Yes! Named after a failed attempt by an ambitious Gridanian merchant to hatch and breed Apkalus in the Lin. Apkalu Falls is most remembered for serving as a place of meditation for the late Louisoix Levier, Circle of Knowing Archon and Hero of Eorzea. Alright, so that's the first one done. Yay! And then the other one is at the, could have just gone the other way here. And then it's in here. And it's right up here. I didn't do that right. Okay. Is this where he was standing? Let me rewind. So he jumps on the shelves. Wait, does it need to be cloudy out? Does it actually need certain conditions? It's supposed to be cloudy. Oh my god. And I have fair skies. So I can't do this. So they do actually have required days in order for you to do all this. Man. Alright, I'll go find a chocobo. The chocobo people at Bent Branch. Oh, yeah, there's a sky watcher. When are we supposed to have a cloudy day? Never, apparently. That's interesting. Oh, and it requires a certain time too. Looks like it's supposed to be like 6 p.m. night to 5 a.m. So you have to do it at night on a cloudy day. Boo. Boo, I say. Should be over here, right? Wait, really? You know, it doesn't help that... Oh god, okay. Never mind then. Who was I supposed to talk to for the, Oh, maybe I need to do it at... maybe I need to do it at Maelstrom headquarters. Blah. Well, never mind about that then. Nice griffin. get that active. Aye, the ferry docked at the base of this hill will carry you across the lake to the East Shroud. Once you are ashore, head due east, and you should find the Hawthorne Hut without much trouble. I hope not. I've been there before, so if I got lost, that would be really embarrassing. Indeed. I am Emmeline of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn of the Sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all know. Would you know more? You'd do well to speak with the master of this hut, Rolf. He's forgotten more about the Sylphs than I'll ever know. Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing. They're a peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. They're beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before, you might have more luck with them. You have the look of one who has seen more than his fair share of danger. I am Florimond, a sentry of Jocelyn's Spire, though you would be forgiven for imagining me a sentry of this hut. So seldom have I left it in recent days. I sustained an injury, you see, and have been out of commission for some time. Anyway, that my woodwhaler comrades are about to commence a culling operation in the Bramble Patch. And the thought of them marching into the jaws of danger while I languish here like a coddled babe is frankly too much to bear. I realize this is sudden, but might I trouble you to take part in the operation in my stead? If you would do me this favor, seek out Captain Aniad at Jocelyn's Spire. He will tell you all you need to know. The Sylphs? Yes, Father's told me his stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up a mess of gilfs. Gilfs? Okay. I don't think I want my face to be a mess of gilfs or glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Hang on a second, I'm trying to take care of something here. Save that to the library. Okay. Oh god, EFAP is talking about Boogie again. Anyone in here I need to talk to? Nope. Everyone's out here. The quickest way to a quiver woman's heart might be through her stomach. But don't even think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on a sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Rolf once told me. The sylphs? Inveterate tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they're drawing marble faces on our masks. The next, they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop, and they just laugh at you. Wolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. Are you sure it's not the tempered sylphs that are doing all that? So we have leave meat here. Hail, adventurer. I am Kina Laiga, a guild thief representative for the Adventurers Guild. If it is work ye seek, the good folk who reside in the vicinity of the Hawthorn Hut have entrusted me with a multitude of tasks that I am eager to assign to stalwart heroes. Stalwart ones, I say again. Many of these leave quests are not for the faint of heart or frail of body. Before I send you marching into the wilderness, I must see what manner of adventurer has arrived upon my doorstep, so to speak. Let's start you on a trial guild leave, shall we? How does this one suit you? Oh yes, this suits me just fine. And it's a escort. Crashed. Yeah. Oh, of course! Here are your stories. Well, my stories has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like a little toe tapping. A sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It just may help win the favor of our forest friends. Oh, still here, eh? Great! There's one more thing you should know about the sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you'd do well to bring along drat, what was it again? And my wife Rosa and I were just speaking of the matter not days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than my own. After I talk to your cute daughter here. Nice looking mask. I'll just take the bronze. You are an adventurer, are you not? You have the same air about you as father. He used to be an adventurer like you, until he took an arrow to the knee. The He has long since retired, and now finds pleasure in welcoming travelers to this humble hut. We also serve hot meals to the brave men and women who protect our borders. A small token of our appreciation for their efforts. Speaking of which, our meat stocks are running perilously low yet again, and I must head into the bramble patch to trap some game. Sorry to cut short our conversation, but duty calls and no one else is going to... Oh, I do hate to impose, but might I trouble you to take this box of hunting tools and lay the traps in my stead? It is for a good cause, as I mentioned. There are only so many hours in the day, you understand, and every bell I spend on this task would be a bell spent on neglecting another. Sure, I'll help out. Just need to talk to the guys up here real quick. What brings you here, adventurer? Florimond's replacement, you say? And you are aware of the risks. Aye, well, you do seem a capable sort. Florimond's task was to be the slaying of 6 black bats in the bramble patch. I take it you will now see to this? Very well. I wish you the best of luck. I'll be honest, that does not sound very dangerous. Those frightful snouts, tusks like unto spears, and the squealing, that dreadful squealing, a death hymn that haunts my dreams each night. Why did I ever leave home to come here? Hail, adventurer, your sharp-eyed mine? Tells me you're keen to prove yourself, and to your good fortune, I've a menial task ideal for one of your fair to middling abilities. Wild boars plague the bramble patch, and it's about time that someone culled the herd. Well, up to it now. Some of that silver pork. Hey, Layla. Come here. He's a good girl. He's a good girl. Sorry, giving the puppy some attention. Okay, I'll go talk to the wife. And then I'll turn in all the other quests. And then I'll do the guild leave. What am I doing running around like a scrub? I got a chocobo now! Woo! I need to work on turning you blue. I wonder if I can do blue with pink highlights to it. A peace offering to the sylphs. Were it anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey. But I fear that wouldn't get you past their front doorstep. No, their tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with the milk root? That's what we call the root of that most fiendish seedkin, the ochu. Gesundheit. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. You'd not catch me dead trying this stuff, but the sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen the enochu around the combe in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow, with some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck. Oh god, that thing's huge. You could swallow me whole in that gaping mouth of it. On it. Ugh. Gross. Mandragores! These little guys are so cute. I hate having to kill them. Oh, did I not complete that big one? Something tells me I haven't, but... Oh, no, I have. There he is. So, you have seen to the black bats. You couldn't have asked for a better substitute. You have my gratitude. Now, at the risk of seeming brazen, I would ask you a favor of my own. Might you bear a message to Florimond for me? The lad is being overly hard on himself for his absence. Tell him that his fretting avails no one. He himself least of all. He serves the wood whalers best by getting back on his feet with all swiftness, and that requires peace of mind. So true. Please, you have my vow. I shall wear boarskin armor no more. I will starve before I partake in the tiniest morsel of salted pork. Just make them go away. What? The swine plague? The swine plague? The bramble patch? No more? Oh, thank you, friend. To speak the truth of it, I have been plagued by a dreadful phobia of those tusked monstrosities in recent weeks. But I realize this will not do. Jocelyn's Spire overlooks a hub of trade and military activity, and to shirk my duties would be a dishonor to the hero whose name the Spire bears. You have instilled no small measure of courage in me, in me today, friend, and for this I am grateful. What to be made of sterner stuff than the average adventurer. How would you fancy doing a bit to preserve the peace? We patrol the area night and day, but a recent skirmish put a dozen of my best men in the infirmary, and we're sorely short-handed as a result. I'd be grateful if you could help fill in for the wounded. Now, there are 3 strategic positions on the patrol route, each marked by a twin outer standard. What you need to do is go to the 3 locations in turn and hold your ground for a while. Nothing to it, see? Nothing to it, see? Boop, boop. That didn't hurt at all. Nope, not at all. Alright, what do we have here? It's gonna be more lemurs. No, it's a pig. Good to see you back in one piece. Is there aught to report? A run-in with fell fiends, you say? That is passing odd. We have never had trouble with the local fauna on this patrol route in the past. Mayhap their numbers are on the rise. We must keep a close eye on things. Anyway, my thanks for your help, friend. I'll take the steak. I like steak. Give me steak. Steak. Tasty steak. Yummy steak. Yum, yum, yum. A message from Captain Aniad? I see. The captain speaks true. I must say, a great weight has been lifted from my shoulders. As bait, I shall focus all my energies on recovery. The sooner to resume my duties. My thanks again, friend. Thank you ever so much. Now all that remains is for us to wait, and to pray for a bountiful catch. I shall have the wood whalers check the traps on the morrow. They are more than happy to do so, knowing that the meat will end up in their own bellies, like as not. But if I might be permitted to speak seriously for a moment, it is not an easy time to be a frontier sentry. Fearsome beasts abound in these parts, and there is the imperial threat besides. Thus am I glad that I, who cannot wield a sword, may yet play my part by preparing hearty meals for those brave men and women who willingly endure hurts that simple folk like me might enjoy peace. Ah, you're back! Is my wife able to direct you to a suitable offering? Thick white sap extracted from an oku root has the power to grant its user wondrous, terrible visions. Milk root! But of course, the sylphs quaff that cloudy stuff as quick as I do, a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Any road, a gift of milk root will have the sylphs calling you friend and brother the moment they lay eyes on it. Now let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. I've taken the liberty of wrapping your milk root well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from the god's awful stench. The sylphs love the stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say that the reek even rivals the breath of the mortal that put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. You've more important matters to attend to, yes? The sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know they're kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. May your parley be a fruitful one. And do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead, with your name on it if you'd regale me with your adventuring tales. And before I forget, don't go traipsing off just yet. Emmeline here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the winged ones. It's good to see your knowledge of Sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek out a young sylph by the name of Camuxio. He has served as an intermediary between our peoples on many an occasion, and has the close ear of his tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some of that malodorous root the sylphs so adore. I have something of far greater import for you to deliver. A missive from the elder Seedseer herself. To summarize the letter's contents in brief, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy, that would be you, and restates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with the XIV has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. May the 12 see you return with good tidings. Andir? What's that? Ah! I shan't get a wink of sleep until I find out who it was. Hear my tale, adventurer. Last night, upon returning from my patrol, I caught sight of a child playing atop the roof. Fearing for the little one's safety, I called out, but the child promptly vanished. Now we haven't received word of any missing children, but if there were even a chance, Were it not for my duties here, I would be out searching now. Might I trouble you to climb to the roof and investigate in my stead? Ah, you have returned. Tell me, all that you have learned. Most large enough for a Lollifellan child, this cane appears more suited for a sylph than a man. At a glance, this tender green leaf looks as if it could be from a Geisel green. Gisel green, excuse me. And this cane atop the roof, you say? 'Tis far too small for our use. I'd wager it belongs to one of the sylphs of Little Solace, the settlement to the east. Well, I suppose that solves the mystery. It would seem that the child I saw was in fact a sylph, and I was so worried. At any rate, we should return the cane to its rightful owner. Please take it to a sylph named Delexia in Little Solace. She will know what to do with it, and while you are there, tell her in no uncertain terms that her people should not wander the forest at night. Okay, so I'll initiate this now. An orphan sylph? Ethereal short bow, huh? I'll have to have a look at that later. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Kill the evil ladybugs. Kill! Kill! Uh-oh. Lemurs! No. What brings walking one to the abode of these ones? Walking one brings cane. This one was looking under every leaf and flower for cane. This one's heart is full of joy. Walking one is kind. The seed-seeing one, like seed-seeing one. This one likes kind ones. This one will be friend to kind one. Kind one has this one's word. I'm gonna head on back real quick. Oh, it's a level 15 bow. I don't know if it's any better than the one I currently have, though. Completed all that needs completing, have we? Such possible diligence and general competence are exactly the qualities I admire most. Walking one is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking one should go home and leave this one be. This one would welcome walking one who moves like these ones. If walking one would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so walking one should speak with quick tongue. Walking one would bring gift to this one. Walking one is most kind. Walking one brings milkroot. Milkroot fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks. Gives many, many thanks. Walking one carries message from Elder One. This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking one should not worry. Hello there. We're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people. Aye. We come to pay our respects to your elder, and to learn from him more of Lord Rama. Who are these ones? These walking ones come from Gridania? Walking one became a dancing one and brought milkroot. But walking one tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder one is busy. Walking one should go home. Go home, you say? But the sylphs of Little Solace have always welcomed Gridanian envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Byrnjolf here is an oath of peace penned by the Elder Seedseer herself. Still you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of walking ones. Elder one has no words for Gridania. Walking ones waste everyone's time. Well, I never turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Byrnjolf's jig insufficiently jiggy? Hey, they liked my jig, but you guys just walked up without anything. I'm as baffled as you. But something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. I never use those things. I wonder if they're usable for crafting or anything. Say, Byrn, are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing. You went through all that trouble to learn the sylph's traditional greeting, but you've greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were a sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join. Ow! Ow! There go those bloody leg cramps of mine, acting up again. This one is weaving cloth. Walking one would know more. This one does not trust walking ones. Why, who do not show respect. There you go. Walking one would be a friend of these ones. This one is overjoyed, but this one keeps the ways of weaving a secret. Even if walking one learned the secret, walking one could not weave in the same way. Walking one's belly is rumbling. Oh, hang on, that was a question. Walking one's belly is rumbling? This one is not making a meal. This one is boiling bark and flower seeds to dye thread. Color must be jolly, and so must wheat making. Oh, walking one knows jolly dance. Jolly dance fills this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends. What does walking one want with this one? Elder one warned this one not to get too friendly with walking ones. I thought we were already friends, though. Oh, walking one is a friend to these ones. Friendly like gracious elder one of forest city. Knows how to dance into these ones' hearts. Byrnjolf, would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all of Little Solace. The better news? Why, I've thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure. I'm kind of disappointed. It would have been fun to dance with Ida. Byrnjolf, as an adventurer, you are no stranger to helping distressed folk, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace can go from stranger to hero overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The sylphs, who make their home in Little Solace, do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled sylphs, and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the sylphs are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You would be better off inquiring with Hearer Imedia of the Gridanians who reside here. She is most like to be privy to the sylphs' troubles. Walking one may dance many dances, but this one still doesn't like walking ones. Why? Because walking ones don't listen, that's why. If walking one wants to be friend to this one, walking one should listen, and listen good. This one has itchy spot on back. Walking one should poke it. Walking one fell into trap. Touching this one turns walking one's skin into moss. Mossy one's skin turns greener and greener. Mossy one should examine self to see how silly mossy one has become. Wait, what am I doing? Walking one is so silly. There is no curse, silly one. This one tricked silly one. This one tricked silly one good, yes? This one is smart. Silly one should congratulate this one for being so very smart. That's right, silly one. This one is very, very smart one. Silly one is smart too, know this. Silly one makes this one laugh. This one likes to laugh. Maybe silly one is not so bad after all. These ones need help. Please, help these ones. Viral ones called buzzing jigas. Think these ones are food. Attack these ones. Attack whenever these ones go into the forest to bathe in sunlight. One of these ones have gone into the forest to lure out viral ones. This one wants walking one to wait for viral ones. Wait nearby and slay viral ones that come. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. The sylphs of Little Solace are sorely in need of aid. Pray hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants more amenities, not least a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from malms around are free to wander in and terrorize the hapless residents. The Ziz Gorlins and Gull Gnats that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each should serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather 3 brownie brushes as well. They play an important role in sylphic culture. I do not claim to know the details, and what with such feral beasts prowling the forests, they are not easily come by. When you are done with the deed, seek out Komuxio. He is slow to warm to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks to this. Oh, walking one, please listen. This one was frolicking in the forest, as this one likes to do, when nasty tusked ones came huffing and puffing and charging. This one was so frightened. This one is too scared to go back to the forest. Walking one can make tusked ones go away, yes? This one would dance for joy. Tusked ones hide in bushes. Walking one should be careful. I think I heard somebody gathering some wood. Oh, congratulations on reaching level 19. I like the little solace music. Walking One has made tusked ones go away. This one can play in the forest again. This one thanks Walking One. This one is forever and ever Walking One's friend. Helpful One has returned. This one is troubled. When this one ran away from nasty tusked ones, this one dropped 3 spindles of thread. This one searched Brambly Place over and over, but nothing was found. Oh, woe is this one. Helpful One will help, yes? These ones must bathe in sunlight to survive. Without sunlight, these ones will fall ill and shrivel away to no ones. Excuse me. Thanks to Walking One, these ones can safely bathe in sunlight again. Praise be to Walking One. Steak. Yummy, yummy steak. Dancing One is still here. Dancing One can dance all night. This one's trust is not so easily earned. Dancing One brings brownie brushes for this one. This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing One kills bitey, buzzy one. This one hates bitey, buzzy ones. Dancing One is kind, too kind. Many Walking Ones come to these ones' abode, but few are friendly like Dancing One. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust Dancing One, after all. No need to overthink things. So long as your heart is in it, the sylphs will understand you. By virtue of the crystal trade, the sylphs have maintained friendly terms with most every race in Eorzea. Alas, the appearance of Rama has been as a storm cloud over relations. If peace is to be secured, we must reopen the dialogue with the sylphs before they have the chance to summon their god again. This one asks Dancing One for forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since Walking Ones last came to our abode. This one must be careful. Always careful. But Dancing One is not like other Walking Ones. This one can trust Dancing One. This one would ask Dancing One for help. Strange Walking Ones with bodies of steel come to the home of these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from Empire. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' home is in danger. Danger! This one begs of Dancing One to help this one no more. Dancing One is friends with these ones, and Walking Ones, yes. Dancing One must speak to these ones here and Walking Ones in Hut House and find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one fears Steel Ones are after something. But this one should speak no more. Go, Dancing One. This one depends. Unkindness of Dancing One. Strange steel walking ones? Yes, this one has seen. Steel walking ones carry big boxes. Maybe Walking One hunt for shiny treasure? This one likes treasure. Yeah, I love treasure too. Treasure is awesome. I need to be back on the Sea of Thieves again at some point. Shush! Shush! This one says, steel walking ones are scary, like touched ones. This one hates scary, and scary ones have scary friends. Men clad in strange armor. Why, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. Simply assumed they were adventurers. Fearsome types clad head to toe in steel, you say? Imperial soldiers, no doubt. Couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. Here, I'll help you out. This one is happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? This one sees. Steel walking ones come from Empire, carry boxes, and go walking deep, deep through trees. As this one thought, steel walking ones are up to nasty no good things. This one knows forest well. Steel walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one would borrow Dancing One's map. This one makes mark. Right there. This is where steel ones hide. This one knows. Dancing One will go looking for steel ones, yes? Dancing One is back. This one breathed a sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing One found something? Dancing One found paper inside a box. This is a message from Empire? This one can read Walking One symbols. Message paper as names of food and rocks. Food and rocks were inside boxes? This one knows. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from home of these ones. How do steel walking ones know to find them? Is there sneaky one hiding behind this one's wings? Snooping one selling secrets to steel walking ones? This one fears for this one's home. But Dancing One has helped this one much today. Dancing One must promise to always be friend to these ones. Helpful One arrives at a good time. This one needs Helpful One's help. One of these ones, named Claxio, ventured outside Little Solace alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful One must find Claxio. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in the belly of a beastly one. What? Walking One wants this one to return to Little Solace? Don't make this one laugh. This one is weary of living with those who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on Walking Ones for everything, no better than the ones that summoned a primal one. Small wonder this one choose to leave. This one thought this a likely place to build a home, but then Meddling One arrives. Forces this one to go deeper into the forest. Meddling One is forbidden from following this one. Away with Meddling One. What? What? Claxio refused to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest? But this one saw touched ones lurking in the forest. Helpful One must hurry and find Claxio. Helpful One should search for spools of thread on the forest floor. Those things will lead Helpful One to Claxio. But hurry before touched ones take Claxio away. Oh, that's what they would be talking about. Meddling One is back. This one told Meddling One to be gone. Tell Comuxio that this one will never go back. Never. Touched ones should go away too. This one is good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Be on guard, Byrnjolf. These sylphs have been tempered, brought under the thrall of the primal Rama. Akin to the Amolja, tempered by Ifrit, these sylphs exist only to serve their deity. They'll not to answer to words, only steal. I have no pleasure in this, but it must be done. this one is safe? This one was so scared. Claxio, this one has been worried. So very worried. Is Claxio unharmed? Still in possession of wits? Camuxio, and meddling one as well. Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Claxio. That Claxio is safe fills this one with joy. Camuxio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from Little Solace. This one was just afraid. These ones who live at Little Solace were changing, becoming friendly with the other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting who these ones are, like touched ones did. But this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Meddling or helpful one? This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solace to be with Camuxio and friendly ones. Well, that should see to that. Let's say we return to Little Solace as well. I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. Without thread, this one cannot weave. Whatever is this one to do? This one's thread. This one can weave again. Helpful one is so kind. This one thanks helpful one from bottom of this one's heart. This one thought Claxio was lost forever. Helpful one saved Claxio. Now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones, but Helpful one is kindest and strongest of all. Helpful one is a hero to these ones. Helpful one will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take Helpful one to see Elder one. But Elder one is... This one must ask Kind One's forgiveness. This one made promise to take Kind One to see Elder One, yes? But this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went into forest yesterday but has not come back. This one is worried. Elder One often goes into forest, but never for this long. Kind One will help find Elder One, yes? Near where Elder One disappeared is the home of a walking one named Buscarin. Buscarin may know what happened to Elder One. This one would talk to Buscarin. But walking ones do not always trust these ones. Would Kind One talk to Buscarin for this one? And Kind One comes from Gridania, yes? In Gridania live many kind ones, yes? This one begs to Kind One, please go to Gridania and ask fellow kind ones for help. And please hurry, these ones are not safe until Elder One returns. Oh, whoops, I have to go to the adder's nest? Would have helped if I was paying attention to what I should have been reading. Oh, bikini armor. Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fare your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribes? Their elders gone missing, you say? Why, if he were to end up in the hands of the Tempered Ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. You can assure the Sylphs that my sharpest-eyed serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask you to call upon Gia Mulko at Bent Branch Meadows and deliver the message that the wood whalers are needed in the search effort. How's the weather, by the way? Rain. And wouldn't you know it, it's just started raining. Oh, that's a cute little chocobo. A message from Commander Huloix, you say? The Sylph Elder has vanished? Worry not, friend. The Wood Whalers have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Wrong way. We have thunder and lightning, very, very frightful. Bleh. The Sylphs are known to avoid the South Shroud. What could have compelled the Sylph Elder to come here? But the question of motive must wait. Finding him is our foremost priority. With things relatively calm over in Little Solace, we can focus our search effort on this area. Mascarin is a good friend of ours, and there's no place like his for the latest gossip in the South Shroud. Well met, adventurer. We have the finest grog and grub this side of... Not here to fill your belly, then. Ah, hunger for news, is it? Aye, there's been talk of a sylph lurking hereabouts, but I couldn't rightly say if it be the Elder you seek. Those woodland scamps all look alike, short of painting one red and another one blue. Most folk would struggle to tell two of them apart. If you've the time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know, you might even stumble across this Sylph Elder yourself. I'm gonna stop there for a moment. So, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.